Hello, this is Johnny Cycles of cyclesgaming.com, bringing you another collector booster box opening, this time of Lorwyn Eclipsed. Got a little bit of a new setup here, trying to make it so that you can see the cards easier. Pretty excited. You can look at my top 10 modern and top commander cards over at cyclesgaming.com or on my YouTube channel, Johnny Cycles. And then hopefully I'll get to some modern action for this Friday's article. I might have to postpone it. We'll see. It's been a kind of busy weekend and hard to get all the cards in time. All right, first pack. We'll just go cruising through these commons and uncommons. Polar Mountain. All right. Foil Formidable Speaker. I think this card will see some play in Modern, and I think it will definitely see some play in Commander. Our first Commander card, Treefolk Druid. Hexene Squelcher. I think this will also see some major play in Modern. I don't even think I made my top 10, but I do think it's going to help fuel a Goblin deck. Shadow Urchin. Oof. All right. Abigail Eloquent First Year. Triple keyword. Could go into my triple keyword deck if I want to make a triple keyword. See if I can help it focus by removing things. If I want to make a Orzhov triple keyword deck. Problem with Orzhov triple keyword is I already did Boros triple keyword, and so a lot of the white cards would overlap. And I wonder if there are enough white cards that have triple keywords. Also seems like there could be some fun creatures to include in this type of deck when you have overpowered creatures that come with terrible abilities to make them not so overpowered, and then this guy can erase all those negative abilities and leave them with superpower. It needs to be 2 mana. I'm going to make a video about that though. Make my piles. I don't know. What do y'all think about this card? Dawn Blessed Pennant. Think it's an auto include in any sort of tribal commander deck? This is also one of those. I mean, just at the 5 mana slot, it has a lot of competition in commander, I think. Off Nab the Goat. Spry and Mighty. Brigid, Chance Hardy. I think this one's going to see some play. Bloodline Bidding, Full Art Foil. All right, so not a single mythic yet that I've noticed. And one more commander card. So yeah, off to a bit of a slow start here. And no dual lands, right? So I think the Full Art Foil shock lands are some of the ones I want the most. Just you can never have too many shock lands when you have almost 40 commander decks in paper. And yeah, you just always need more. So I watched a video of this camera is highly recommended for its quick autofocus. Seems like that and its little stand here is making things a lot easier than my normal system of just stacking my books. Okay, another foil Shadow Urchin. Boo and Hiss, Abundant Abundant Countryside. Goliath Daydreamer. Winnowing. Did we already get one of those? Bloom Tender, Full Art, Foil. Our first mythic. It might be worth something. Very nice. All right, well, not sure exactly what I was hoping to get, but kin binding is what we got, not 108. I was also thinking that with this system, I might try to do my Commander Clinic discussion with just showing my cards as opposed to my normal way of making a video and talking over it. So let me know what you think. Okay. I mean, at least Bloom Tender is kind of a Commander staple. I want that Oko, man. Those ads. No, I think Oko's is pretty powerful. It's cool. Winnowing number 2, why not? Massive Mysteries. So I have an elemental deck, and I'm not super happy about this being printed. I don't know. I just feel like now every elemental deck is going to run Massive Mysteries and just all the best elementals in all the 5 colors. Twilight Diviner. Yeah, I feel like this card is just waiting to be broken in Modern. Overrun Tomb. Okay, so we got full art Shockland. Mirror Mind Crowned. I actually got one of these. I get these pre-release kits, right? I set aside, I have 3 kids, and I set aside the 2 packs for each one, and I get them from the pre-release kit because then I get the foil to go along with it. No pre-release stamp, by the way, on that one. Same card. Let's see, I don't know. That card's kind of waiting to be busted too, I think. All right, so far I would say we are well under the price of this collected booster box, and we need some major help from our packs. Pretty disappointing. I hate when you get the same mythic, or you get the same rares. Like, there's plenty of rares. Why do you have a print run of foil rares for these collector booster packs that have the same rares so close to one another? I suppose if it was a rare I wanted, I would not be complaining, but even then, just kind of want, when you're a commander player especially, only, I don't play paper modern anymore. I just kind of want one of each card that I want. I don't need multiples. Even if it's like the chase rare. I'll also say, having played the Changeling deck in Modern, that's a cool island. And I don't think that deck got any real tools. Meek Attack. All right. I think this card can be good in the right deck. It might see some Modern play. Springleaf Parade. It's a foil mythic when this is canon. Yeah, whatever. Not too exciting. This card, I think, needs Flash. That's what it needs. All right, Celestial Reunion. I also opened one of these. It's weird how you get the duplicates. Same full art, no foil. I opened in the full art, foil Bridget. She might actually be really good because of the backside, so maybe the price will go up to get mana for the creatures you control. Anyway, Celestial Reunion. I don't know. I mean, in Commander, there's so many green tutors already that it's competing with, but maybe having one more isn't bad. Certainly, when you have a collection, I don't have that many quarter callings. So I can use that as a less good quarter calling. And if only one greens, perhaps it's not so bad. And maybe you don't ever really worry about you use it mostly for its tutor effect and not for its put it on the battlefield effect. But yeah, I opened up one of those full art foils and I got a play box too, and I opened up one of them in there. So that's the kind of mythic that I think you can't have too many of. Curse Crafter, sweet. That's the deck I'm building. I'm building around this card, Aristocrat Goblin deck in Modern. I love Aristocrat archetype, so I put them in, I think my number is 9 spot. Ugh. I mean, seriously, people, if you also open up any of these boxes, the last pack, Collective Inferno, this pack, where was it? That was just a full art version. Now it's the Eventide Shadow. Okay. This is one of those cards that's standard, quote unquote, standard legal, but really just printed for Commander. Emptiness. Sweet. So, guess that shouldn't go in my Commander pile. Anyway, full art, alternate art. I do think these elementals will see some play as long as Ephemerate is still around. Selfless Safe Right. Also, I think can be a Commander staple in the right deck, in certain decks. Okay, trending towards in the right direction, I would say. We're halfway through the booster collector booster box, trending perhaps towards better packs with 2 mythics in that one. Still would like to see some, oh sweet, look at that elemental. Still would love, I haven't gotten any of the special guests. Maybe we're due for a Dolmen's Gate. So yeah, looking forward to playing that card. This card I think is going to be really good in Commander. Grub's Command. I don't know, what do y'all think of these new commands? I feel like they're very, there it goes. They're very conservatively priced as far as mana costs. overall, I think this set is kind of powered down, to be honest. Blood Crypt, full art foil. All right, that's nice. That's what I was talking about. 4/4 elemental flying. I think I might need that for my mono white everybody or card draw deck. Yeah, I really like the full art lands, dual lands. The art's really sweet on them. All right, so that's I think our second shock land. That's the foil full art. I'd like to see some more of those. You know what's also interesting? You'll see it in probably. I can show some on some of my when I get the MTGO gameplay. I opened up some packs there, and I got that new Bitter Blossom creature, and 2 of them say not for sale. There's no picture. It just says not for sale, not for retail or something like that. And I opened up 2 of them, so it's clearly a glitch. I wonder if they'll fix it, the patch or something. All right, it's supposed to be auto focusing here, Commander or camera. Goes back, Scrounger. Loom Ripper. Card seems interesting to build around. All right, well, that was also pretty disappointing. Man, we're getting close to the end, folks, and I would say we're getting hosed on both the money and the actual cards. Certainly the money. I can't imagine we made anything close to the amount of money at this thing cost. Yeah, you know, the giant tribe got a lot of toys, and if you look at them, it's like, all right, well, now we have a giant that gains you life. Now we have a giant that gives your team double strike, and it's just every tribe is eventually going to have a card like that, I suppose, and maybe it's a good thing. Somehow doesn't feel as special though. Emptiness foil. Is that the one we already got? Yes, we got an emptiness already. The duplicate mythics now. This was not on my list of most impactful evoke elementals. Okay, now we got the same Blood Crypt, but not foil. Incredible. Bristlebane Battler. Yeah, this card, I'm not even sure if it would ever be playable outside of standard. I mean, but if it just came down to the 2/2, it would help a lot. Okay, wow. I mean, that's what I'm talking about with the variance, the lack of variance, the repetition, the double Blood Crypt, same art, 1 foil, 1 non-foil, emptiness, 2 emptinesses, and 2 back-to-back packs, 1 foil, 1 alternate art. It's crazy. Elf Lord for Golgari Elves. Light Diviner, number 2. Pucka's Covenant. Land of Lindra Guardian. Oh, right, the dragon. Well, you know, I love me some dragons. There's one of the alternate arts is really, really sweet. I was hoping to get a full art alternate art foil if I was going to get one, because this card is going to be worth $1, if not less. All this text, and it's still not playable. What you know? What word is missing? Haste. Nice as 6/6 though. Winnowing. Is that the full art alternate art? Japanese art alternate art? I don't know. For each player, yeah, it's some sort of sweeper with Convoke. Commander playable, so maybe this will be worth the most. Alternate art, anime art. Can you see it? Not really. Pretty. It's pretty. 2 more packs. That might have been our best hit. Yeah, my pick for number 1 in Modern is Moonshadow. I don't know. I haven't seen what other people are picking, but I just think it's too powerful alongside Psychic Frog and all the other graveyard decks out there. It's just one more must-answer threat on the battlefield. That, Ragabond, I mean, you just end up having so many Mustangs or threats that one's going to stick around and kill you. You got Ragavan, Moonshadow, Psychic Frog, Born Oculus. I mean, there's one of those things will eventually kill your opponent. All right. Rain Slick Cops. Yeah, this one, it's I guess another fetchable land, which is sweet for commander. Sig's command. This is the cheapest of the commands, I believe, adding Bridget. This one's cool. This one I think can get played alongside Moonshadow. Play Moonshadow, turn 1, turn 2, flash this down, remove all those counters. It's fine. Click. Not the special guest we wanted to see. But you know, still cool. Okay. Down to last pack. I was really holding out high hopes for multiple Shocklands, some mythics I wanted to play in my decks. So far, I'm about, I don't know, disappointed, but it could be worse. It could be worse. Talk about bad, this card. Ooh, why would you make it sorcery speed? Makes no sense. No defense. Blossomy defense makes no sense. Oh man, another one of these guys. This time normal art, but foil. Jubilation. Another one of these guys. I mean, look at that. How many duplicate rares did I get in 12 packs? Certainly a lot. And look, speaking of duplicate rares, back to back, Orion Fire Torques. Full art one, full art foil the other. Unbelievable. Yeah, that's kind of some hot garbage right there. But I think we got a couple good pulls. I'll go through and find out which ones were the most expensive, and I'll come back with a wrap up. All right, I'm back with the wrap up. Before I get started, just want to talk a little bit about the variants that came with this booster box. There were about 47 non-commander rares that I opened from this whole collector booster box. And guess how many pairs I got of the same rare? 1. This was in the exact same pack. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's 10 duplicates. When I first counted, there were 11. So of the 47 rares I opened, 10 were duplicates, making a total of 20 of my rares duplicates, if that makes sense. Maybe I'm not explaining very well, but that seems to me very odd, and it isn't the first collector booster box I've opened where it felt like that. And when you hit things like duplicate Blood Crypts, sure, you're kind of happy, or duplicate emptiness, you're like, all right, big money, but look at the garbage, the duplicate garbage. I just feel like, and they're already starting to curl, the foils are already starting to curl. Just seems like Wizards needs to do some tweaking with both their foil treatment and how they, I guess the print run, the sheet of paper with the cards on them, so that you don't end up opening 12 collector booster packs all from one box and you get 20 of the same rares in our mythics. Oh, let me know if you think I'm being unreasonable. Now on to the final tally of how much money these cards are worth. Coming in at number 1, unsurprisingly, Winnowing. It's not the fracture foil, so it's only 50 bucks. This Hexing Sculpture non-foil full art alternate art is 40 bucks. Let's see, our Blood Crypt. A couple of these are actually worth something, but not many. You'd be surprised. Like I said, mostly garbage. Blood Crypt foil full art with the flip side is worth 30 bucks. Bloom Tinder foil full art alternate art is worth 30 bucks. Formidable Speaker foils 25. Overgrown Tomb full art with the flip side but not foil is 18. Emptiness full art 18. Blood Crypt full art not foil 15. Emptiness foil 15. Celestial Reunion alternate art 12 bucks. Spinerack Tyrant alternate art 12 bucks. Selfless Safe Ride full art foil 10 bucks. Meek Attack 8 bucks foil. And then from the commander side of things, this Abundant Crossroad sorry, this I keep saying crossroad every time. Abundant Countryside full art is worth 15 bucks. And then my one special guest, Miss Buying Click, full art foil, full art foil is 12 bucks. Everything else is like 6, 7 bucks and lower. And even the ones that are like 12, 10 are likely to drop. That being said, a collector booster box sells in Star City Games for $425, I believe, and I'm netted $315 from these cards, not counting the random $5 ones, $4 ones that will probably become bulk. So winnowing, yeah, pretty sweet, looking good, but it is unfortunately not fractured foil, nor is it one that I think I will play that much, even in Commander. So this is probably a second or third collector booster box I've opened where I felt like the repeat rares really hurt our total and were really aggravating to open. So you add that, throw that in with the foils that tend to, start. I don't know if you can see it already starting to curl a little bit, and I'm just not even sure these collector booster boxes are worth opening. Sure, it's fun, you get all this fancy stuff, but half the time you can't play the fancy stuff because of the Pringle effect. And it's just a big old waste of money the other half the time. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed the collector booster box opening. Let me know what you think. And for cyclesgaming.com, this is Johnny Cycles. I'll catch y'all on the next one.